BOSH! We are live. Welcome to Friday Night Live, everybody. If you're watching on replay, skip forward for about 5-10 minutes until some people turn up. I'm just going to get it shared out on the old, what do you call it? Social stuff. Social media. That's the one. Just so that people knows I'm live. If I can even find my own video. Right, new channel. There it is. I found my own video. Never have been that hard. Facebook. 2 seconds, people, and I'll be with you. If there's anybody in yet. If you can hear me. Hopefully you can. All right. Right. Mark, didn't I do Mark? 2 secs, mate. I'm not being rude. I'm just sharing the video out on Facebook. I'll be with you in 1 sec. I think that's done. That's done. How we go? Mark is the first person into the... Can you hear me now? Hear me now. I said that the mic was unplugged, but I think it's okay now. If anybody could confirm in the chat that I'm not talking to myself. Mr. Ronald's in. How you doing, Ronald, mate? Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Mr. Ronald UK. Did you change your name a little bit? I don't remember the UK being on there. I could be wrong. I better get a beer poured. I'm sitting there without a beer. Can you hear me? Good. Right. 2 seconds. Yes. Get the beer poured. Always a good start, isn't it? A little bit less head than when I reviewed it because it's actually had a chance to settle down a bit there. Whoa. Wow. Cheers, people. So the new keg, the white IPA. I think I'm getting connection issues. It's coming up that my connection's shit. Try unplugging your router. Tyler, are you playing online? What are you doing? I'm just peering outside. Give me 2 secs, people. I've got to see what's going on here. Yeah, I think. Oh. I'm going to find you what's in it. There's too much people on the internet. I just lag it like fuck. I'm on that though. Yeah, that's. Can you come offline for a bit, Tyler? You're all nicking all the internet off me. Right, see if that's helped. That's one device off the TV in the front room. Because Alfie's going to bed and he was watching it in the night garden, but it's still saying it's crap. I'm going to quickly refresh it. Whoa. Hello? Right, it's gone now. Hopefully that's sorted it. Unless there's something downloading in the background. I thought I stopped all of the Wolf Porn downloads before I went live. Maybe I forgot. Right, mate. That's why. 1 second, people. There's some game downloading on Steam and it was just slaughtering all the internet connection. What's up? Or should I say, what do you want? You normally want something when you come out. Yeah. You just want to say hi.
Hello, darling.
Right, I need to catch up with the chat. BOSH is it's lagging again.
Delete it. Then after that, download it again.
Exit that. EA launcher. Steam, close that. God, what is it? Windows security actions recommended. What is that? App and browser control. Right, let's see how we go now. I think it's better. Can hear you. Happy Friday. Chew with Amy losing. Happy Friday, Amy. And Neil, Friday beer, BOSH. Happy Friday, people. Welcome to live. Neil, Mr. Ronald, yep. Changed it to UK. Started uploading a couple of vids. I'm trying to get healthier too. Nice one, Ronald. I'll have to check out your channel, mate. Oh, that's not. I do like that new beer, that new keg. I keep drinking it thinking it's Hoegaarden because it looks so much like it. And it's like, oh, it's got a sort of really citrusy kick to it on the finish. Friday night beers, nothing like it. BOSH, Mark, hey there, mate. Definitely, mate. You know they hit the spot better on a Friday, didn't they? Stephen, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, bud. Better. Oh, it's better now, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the bloody hell was going on there. I think it was because the game. I think like a game was downloading in the background for some reason. I keep downloading games, but I still haven't played one since I got this laptop. It's a gaming laptop that I've never played a game on. Well, I've downloaded about 10. I think, I don't know, as you get older and you've got kids and all that, you just don't get the time. You don't find the time to play them. You want to play them. I mean, especially since I started YouTube. Because like, when I do be live and that, it'd probably be when I get the rare chance to actually play a bit. Yeah, cheers, mate. Would appreciate a sub. Might do some stuff too. I'll see if I can do it on my phone quickly because my memory is absolutely shocking, Ronald, as you probably know. So I'm best off doing it while it's on my mind. Mr. Ronald UK. Mr. Ronald UK. Oh, I've spelled your name wrong somehow. Mr. Ronald UK. I got you, buddy. They've already got 161 subscribers. You got 162 now. Yeah, check out Mr. Ronald's channel, people. Good for you, Ronald. Have a good bab en route. Nice. It's actually had another birthday today. It's Layla's birthday today. Last time I was live, it was Alfie's birthday. When you got that many kids, it feels like it's always someone's birthday sometimes. Yeah, it's Layla's birthday today. She turned 12. When it's their birthday, they can pick whatever they want for dinner. This week's been terrible for the diet. I didn't even make a video again because I maintained. I hadn't gained any weight, but I hadn't lost any weight. The kids keep having birthdays. They're off school. We keep going out. It's just been really difficult. I might have to put it on hold until they go back to school, you know. I want to do it, but it's just we're constantly going out because the kids are driving us mad, but we stay indoors. What sort of kebab you got, Chew, Amy Lou? Shane's in. How you doing, Shane? Hey, I'm Blackpool here. Probably won't hear you because we're watching some bad Motown, etc. All inclusive in Blackpool is bad, very bad. Is it really? I see your post on Facebook earlier. And well, all them beers are the beers included, Shane, if you can hear, mate. All inclusive beer. I could get messy. Shame the selection's not the best though. Yeah. Hey there, Bone Chip. Welcome to the live, mate. How old are your kids? Oh Jesus, I got pen. Youngest one, Alfie, just turned 3 the other day. And you got Tyler, who's turning 10 soon. He's turning 10 in September, so he's the next one coming. And you got Layla, who turned 12 today. It's actually her birthday. Then you got Carla, who's 16. She turned 16 a couple of weeks ago. Then you got Sky, she's 17, and then you got Jake, he's 19. So yeah, quite a few. Did I miss any? I'm getting a kebab later too, Amy. It's the weekend. Why not, eh? Yeah, Layla picked Chinese. Bit of a shit Chinese, to be honest with you. And it's gave me the shits. I don't know why, but I just can't eat takeaways anymore, it seems. I eat takeaways and I've got diarrhea. I almost wasn't going to go live tonight because of it. But it settled down a bit, so I thought, sod it. I just before I went live, I cycled to Asda, which is about 10 kilometres away. And I thought, if I can make it there and back without shitting myself, I'm sure I'll be all right. And I did, so. But it was an epic fail because I was supposed to go Home Bargains, which is right near Asda, but I forgot my rucksack, so I couldn't get any beers. So all I cycled 10 kilometres just to get that. Some e-liquid, because I needed e-liquid, because you know what I'm like. Without that thing, I'll be lost. Terrible, really. Ali, how you doing, Ali? Hello, pal. I was in an Aldi earlier in search of some Steinhauser, but they didn't have any. Thoughts on Tyskie, Warsteiner, and Singer? Cheers. Out of the three, I'd go for Warsteiner, then Tyskie, then Singer. I think it's been a long time since I had Singer, to be fair. So, but you know, I can judge the Warsteiner and the Tyskie quite well because I've had both of them in the last week. They're not bad options. They're not like Warsteiner for me isn't like a top tier German beer, but it's still a decent beer. And the same with Tyskie, like there's better Polish beers, but it's ready available and it's not offensive. Let's put my earbuds in. Antisocial, but solid. God, shame. Donna and Tika, I've been waiting a week. Oh, nice. Complete old mix. Like, when last one I had a chicken shish, because obviously I've been doing a diet, chicken shish and lamb shish mix. And the lamb shish, I've had it a few times before. It's been chewy and horrible. But this was from a different place and it was just juicy and lovely. Really good. So much better than the chicken shish. Bud, Magnus stinking to the maths was some good red wine. Chicken shish is my go-to with chili sauce. Oh, sounds good. Can't have the chili anymore. It just fucking gives me the shits. You've been busy? My little one just turned 2. Yeah, I've been very busy. Not just making the babies, but in the summer holidays, mate, they drive you mad if you don't get them out. You can imagine just cooped up indoors with all the kids. We don't have a very big house at all. For how many of us there are. So we just end up getting stressed. You just have to get them out. It's more actually me and the missus, especially the missus, who has to get out than the kids themselves. The kids are fine. They're quite happy to just sit indoors playing their stupid PlayStations and Xboxes or whatever all day. But we don't like them doing that. And the only way we can stop them doing that is by getting them out as well. But they got their bikes now, haven't they? So Layla got a bike for her birthday. Tyler got a bike for his birthday. I've got a bike. I also got 2 e-bikes. The other one that Callum or Carly uses. But at least I won't ride a bike. I've had bad guts a week of them since I come back from holiday. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? When you want to do something, you're like, will I make it or will I shit myself? It's just brutal. It's like when I was riding I did make it to Asda. As soon as I come back, I had to go to the toilet. But I was sort of riding back thinking, I don't want to push myself too fast. But at the same time, I need to go and I want to get home, sort of thing. And so I want to get home quick, but without going too fast where it sort of brings on the labour. Jamie's in. Right, Adam, can't stay long. I'm in the pub. How are you doing, pal? And did the drink? No, it didn't come, Jamie. It hasn't come, mate. I don't know what's happened to it, mate. It's not come, bud. I checked with the neighbour as well, just in case perhaps it was given to them, but yeah, it's a weird one. Although sometimes it's not unheard of, shall we say, for people to send me things from far away and it gets delayed. But my dad sent it out for birthday card, and it come like 3 days after his birthday. But it's been about a week late now, isn't it, Jamie? How would he do a decent New England IPA? Is that a Williams Brothers one or Delayed Dave? Welcome to live, Mr. Ronald. Thing was okay, but contains glucose syrup, which that's not good for the old hangovers either. Two of them, I feel you. It's fine, but we need to get out of the house. Cabin fever. Yeah, definitely. The kids are quite happily sit there playing their games, but they just it's like when you got a lot of kids, there's always one of them who's hungry or thirsty or something. It's like they just don't get a minute. And when it's the summer holidays, they don't want to go to bed early because they ain't got school. And it's like by the time they go to bed, you're like tired anyway. You just don't get no peace. But it is what it is, isn't it? They'll be back to school soon. Won't be too bad though next week because we're going away for a week.
Dad,
What's that, mate?
does that mean can I go back on my gadgets now?
You can try it, yeah. I think it's all right now. I think it's because I was downloading a game.
Yeah, can I have something to eat?
Told you. What do you want to eat? Just had his dinner and a great big chunk of watermelon. Yeah, go on. Jamie, me and Megan going back to Germany in 7 weeks' time. Oh, 7 weeks. They've only got another 7 weeks in your way again. Jamie's living the dream, mate. To look for a home. Nice one, Jamie. Nice one, mate. I hope you find something, bud. Go tomorrow to Royal Mail. Okay, mate. Yeah, nice one, Jamie. Hopefully you find something, mate. Keith's in. How you doing, Keith? Hello, Adam. Back with you again. How you doing, Keith, mate? Good to see you, bud. I was watching some of your, was it TikToks or YouTubes then? I can't remember. But I was having a little browse. GC. You'll have to review a new beer as they're called Vic Secret by Salt, single hop edition. I've cleared the shelf. Wow, I take it it's good then. I like Salt Brewery as well, GC. I'll have to look out for that one, mate. I was in Asda about 2 hours. Well, not even that. And I did look at the craft beer section and I didn't notice anything new. But I did notice, I don't know if I've had it or not, but they had Magic Rock Brewery's Surreal Stout or something like that. Or Dark Arts, is it called? And it was £1 a can. It's normally about £3 or £4. It's quite a can. I didn't get any because I forgot my backpack, but otherwise I probably would have filled her up and saved them for the winter because they had a year on them. So, cheers, Amilu. I'm off to eat my kebab and watch a movie. Enjoy it, cheers, Amilu. Enjoy your kebab and your movie. Take care. Have a good weekend as well. If I don't catch you later, Chew. I bought 2 Puma t-shirts, Adam. Both of them 4XL. One was too big for me. One was too small. They're both Puma as well. That don't make no sense, is it? Like if one was Puma and one was Adidas or something, I suppose you could say that, or maybe one brand comes up bigger than the other. Yeah, I do hate that as well. Why can't all the brands just stick to the same size guides? Because that would make it a lot easier to find things that fit you, wouldn't it? It's like, it can't be easy, can it? They have to just make things complicated for no bloody reason. Oh, and this brand, RXL fits a bleeding 10-year-old. But on this brand, an XL is actually for really fat people. And on some brands, an XL is just for like, definitely not for big people, like medium or something. They just all got their own idea on what's big and what's not. Super dry comes up really small. If I was to get a super dry t-shirt that fit me, it'd probably be something like 6XL. When I would normally wear 2 or 3XL. So that's how small they come up. Might even be sick. God knows they can't so bloody small. Bloody hate it, says Keith. Yeah, it's annoying, mate, isn't it? It's one of them things in life that pays you off, and it just shouldn't be a problem. There should just be a law, shouldn't there? That's like everybody should just go by the same size guide. It's not like different brand shoes have a different shoes like guide with shoes, is it? A size 8 is a size 8, a size 9 is a size 9. Why can't they just do it with clothes? It's been 6.5 days. I sent them drinks out of them. Is it? It's quite wild, isn't it? The same with the underwear. It's all over the place. Yeah. I'm annoyed because my favourite underwear, sort of, I need to lose a little bit of weight, a bit more weight to make it a bit more comfortable. I love them, but they're like, the biggest size they do is double XL, but the double XL is only a 38 waist. I'm way bigger than a 38 waist, but they still kind of fit just, if you know what I mean, because of the elastic. But Jesus, what's it? The boxes, the quality. They send you a pair every month, and they got all different designs and that. It sounds silly, but I get excited to see what messed up design they'll send me next. They're called On That Arse. Quite expensive. It's basically you pay £10 a month, and they send you a really funky pair of boxes each month. But they're really cool, and they're like the quality of them is better than like Calvin Klein's and all that. And you easily spend a tenner on Calvin Klein's, and you never have to worry about buying pants because it's just got a constant flow of them coming in. Every now and again, I cancel it for a while because I've got fucking hundreds of pairs of, well, not hundreds, but a good like 20 pairs. It keeps Tyler happy, my boy, because they give you these like stickers to go with the design. He sticks them all over his switch and that. Alan, my friend, Keg Monster. Okay, pal, how you doing, Paul? Good to see you, mate. I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. I wear XL. I've got the shits, though. Apart from that, I'm doing well. I wear XL and double XL, and I'm tall and thin. I look like Kirk from... That's what I mean. You're not... Clearly, you shouldn't be a double XL if you're thin. It's a weird one, isn't it? God help it if I have to wear a jock strap. Hello, darlings. Beer Monster's Pet Sperm's in. Hey, there's a guy. Oh, I can hear my belly going up. You've got the shits while you're drinking beer. So that sort of noise. Sounds a bit like a politician just sort of rabbiting on and nobody's really listening. I'm 14.5 stone. All my stuff is double XL. I'm 22 stone 1. A minute. I did weigh myself this morning, but I hadn't lost any weight. Yeah, I will get back into that. I still want to lose weight, but it's just been impossible. Brands I wear, once the birthdays calm me down a bit, it'll definitely help. The brands I wear make the clothes so small. Yeah, a lot of the designer brands make the clothes really small. I can't even walk in somewhere like Primark and get a t-shirt that'll fit me. I'm good. I'm really hungover. Have a beer, sort you out. Hair of the dog. I feel your pain, Adam. This wife fronts for me. Triple XL from Asda. Stone Island, Fred Perry, Paul and Shark, CP, Fever, etc. I'm about 15 stone. I can't afford back in Stone Island, Jesus. That's well expensive. It's like 500 quid for a t-shirt or something, isn't it? Fuck that. Jesus Christ. I tend just to wear a lot of Adidas. I like the cost, but it's a bit too expensive for me. I've got a couple of t-shirts of that. Leo and Scott I quite like. I quite like the kind of basic stuff, really, with just a little smart logo. Really. I don't like If it's Adidas, I don't want it to say it's Adidas all over it, because then you look like a whore of the company, didn't you? Hello, darling. How you doing, Dan? Good to see you, Dan Sullivan. Welcome to live, mate. Nike, Adidas bands, the costs are wearable, double XL. I've got a couple of Lacoste double XL t-shirts, but they don't quite fit me. The old beer belly hangs out the bottom of a bit. But if I can get down to say like lose a stone, maybe a stone and a half, I reckon they'll fit again. Love me 2 times. How you doing, Seagull? Oh, that is extremely smashable, that. It doesn't have much body to it, but it just sort of glides down. For that reason, very smashable. It's not amazing, but it's one of them drinks it doesn't need to be. It just goes down, refreshes you. Got enough flavour on the end there. A lot of Clubber is nearly 15 years old. I get a lot of vintage. That's the thing, though. If you buy the designer stuff, it does tend to last a lot longer, doesn't it? A couple of years ago, when I could fit into it, I bought a t-shirt from Primark. I wore it once, washed it, and then I never wore it again because it just fucking shrunk. So, yeah, it might have only been a $5 for a t-shirt, but if you can only wear it once, that's a bloody expensive t-shirt, isn't it? How's Laylee's birthday been? Yeah, it's been good. We went bowling earlier. We had Chinese, went for a bike ride. I've been for 2 bike rides today. I took the kids out for one. That was about 6 kilometres we went. And then they were absolutely, because like me and Callum have got the e-bike, we're on the e-bikes, but 2 of them weren't on e-bikes. Tyler's got a BMX, so every time we come to a hill, he's just like, poor little sod. And then I went to Asda. That was 10 kilometres each way. Did I say kilos? We went 6 kilometres. So I've done like over 20 kilometres on the bike today. Nearly done half the battery just today. I only charged it up last night. I've been on nights this week, knackered. Won't be a long story. No worries, bud. No worries, mate. Good to see you, Dan, anyway, for however long you do stay, mate. You having a cheeky beer to celebrate the finish of your nights, or are you back on nights again tomorrow? Have you done quack on the PD? I've not done quack yet, Paul. I've not done quack. I think I might save that for when I get the Pro, because then I can put it. Then I can have something a bit more sessionable on the other machine. If I put quack in there, I'm just going to demolish it. And it's probably going to get messy, if you know what I mean, because I will drink it. Like it's like, but if I've got 2 kegs on, I can sort of have a quack, have something a bit more sessionable, sort of mix it up a bit. I'm looking forward to trying it, but plus, what's the recommended temperature for it? Because where I've only got the OG machine, quack, I'm thinking 3 degrees. Is it going to work? I don't know. Believe it or not, this drink I'm drinking at the minute, I reviewed it today on the channel. Perhaps if you watched it, it's the recommended serving temperature is 8 degrees. Now I've got it at 3 now, and it surprised me that it's supposed to. The recommended serving temperature is 8. Perhaps it'll bring a whole new dimension out in the beer. But at 3 degrees, it's a super refreshing slammer. But I reckon you might get at the recommended temperature. Maybe you'll get more bit of that IPA coming through. I don't know, because it's 32 IBUs, but you don't taste it. I know how you feel, Dan. I've got nights for years, mate. Unsociable hours, isn't there? That's the problem with nights. Now, have you been on your bike, you lazy sod? Get them pads off. I have today, Leon. I have today. I've done over 20 kilometres on it today, which is the most I've ever done in one day. I've had 2 bike rides today. We've just been really busy. Like, we've been taking the kids to zoos and they're having birthdays, and I ain't been able to fit my bike rides in. I haven't been able to eat healthy because it's like, oh, I'm going to get the kids McDonald's. And what are you going to do? Get a salad in McDonald's? And when everyone's sitting around you eating their Big Macs and all that, you're like, hey, have a salad. Nah, I just doesn't help. Hacker Schwor, you're on the Hacker Schwor, nice. What Hacker Schwor you want, Dan? Oliver's in, how you doing, Oliver? Good to see you, mate. On the quality Germans tonight, yeah. Hacker Schwor makes some fantastic beers, don't they, Dan? I had a can of Hacker last night. Absolutely fantastic. What one is that? Was it the gold one, or because they do all sorts, didn't they? That sounds sensible. I drink 3 degrees on my machine, no problem. It would be interesting to try it at 8 though, because I'm wondering there must be a reason why they suggest that. Perhaps you do get a bit, because one of my things I said in the review was, for me, it doesn't really taste like an IPA. I mean, it's not. It's a hybrid, isn't it, of an IPA and a Belgian wheat beer. It just tastes like a Belgian wheat beer with a bit more zest than that on the end. To be honest with you. We have a super chat from Mr. Ronald. Thank you very much, Ronald, for your £1.99 super chat. Thank you very much, mate. It all goes back into the channel. I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. And we get a BOSH for Ronald in the chat, people. There must be a bug in my phone or something, Adam. I tried to send a super chat, but all I get is that damn circle all the time. Possibly. It's a weird one, isn't it, mate? You could try it on a different device or something, if you've got one. If you've got a tablet or whatever. I work days and nights on the railway. 15 years of shifts at the age of 40, still going strong. Don't know how long I will last. Like, Jesus. God. Days and nights. Was that like alternated shifts, Paul? That's got to mess you up, because by the time you get used to doing days again, you're back on nights. And by the time you get used to doing nights, you're back on days. My dad used to do something like that, and he used to say it messed him up. Because you just never get used to it, because you're just always rotating and that. Happy 12th birthday, Layla. Have a great birthday. She's upstairs at the minute. She did say she's going to come and say hello later. If you don't forget. Munch the Gold. Oh, yeah. I reviewed that on the channel, Dan. My mum got me a can from a festival. And, oh, yeah. That's fantastic. What a beer that is. No worries, mate. Yeah, cheers, man. Appreciate that, mate. I work in the railway too, Paul, as a structures examiner, bridge inspector. Sounds interesting. No. Rate My Beer is live with Simo. So I just got notification because I got notifications on their channel. Work shifts all me life, Paul. At 43, I'm still going strong. Keith Thomas, no, I've only got my iPhone. I reboot it, but no luck. Tried to send a sticker, but the same thing happened. That's a weird one, Keith, isn't it? Uh, 12-hour days, then 12-hour nights, 4 days on and off, plenty of time, like, but tried a lot. Good thing about that is the 4 days off. I think you need that after that. And it's nice to have that extra day. It's like when you're at work, you're full on work. And, you know, it's like, come back from work, eat, sleep and shit. If you're lucky, you might be able to watch a film if you're lucky, and then you're back to work. sort of thing, you know. It's like, but then it's worth it at the end to have them 4 days off, I suppose. You can actually like go on a little mini break or whatever. Oi, skank. Fuck shits. Fuck shifts. I'm currently in the steelworks. 4 on, 4 off is shocking. Can't wait to get off it. Back in a bit, maybe. All right, then, mate. Hopefully catch you later, bud. Yeah, I'm off now to Tuesday. Nice, mate. That's worth it when you do make it to the end of them. At the end, you get 4 days off. That's got to be nice. Because like when you just get the weekend off, I guess like Friday you worked anyway, so you've only really got Saturday because Sunday you're just thinking I've got work tomorrow. I was going to do another comparison video today, like what I did last week. You know, last week when I done the Aldi fakes, the blindfold ones. But I don't think I'm going to do it live. I might just do it as a separate video over the next few days. Carla's sorting Alfie out, so I don't nobody to help me do it. But it's got to be a blind Czech beer battle. I'm just going to try some Czech beers. I'm hoping to get 4 in there. I've got Pilsner Quell in the fridge. I've got Budvar. I've got Star Pramum. I'm hoping to get another Czech beer. I did have that other Czech beer. It's a lot rarer and harder to find. But I drank it because it was too nice. I was running out of beers on the live and I was like, solid. I think it was the last live I did. I feel like there needs to be at least 4 beers in there. It's definitely, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to be as challenging as the last one that I've done. Because you got to remember the one I done last week, 2 of them beers I've never tried in my life. Whereas the Czech one, I'm going to have tried all the beers before. So it's not like I drink them all the time, but I'll know what Pilsner Quell is, I think. It'll be interesting to see if I get them all. Or I'll put them in order and see if I can guess them as well, I think. I think I might do quite well with the Czech one. What do you think of 5 litre mini kegs? I think they're good, mate. Neil, you can buy machines that take them, can't you? You can buy, there's actually a machine called the Beer Monster, funny enough, that takes 5 litre mini kegs and you can like pour it on tap and it'll make the keg last like 30 days instead of like 2 or 3 days. Now, my experience with the mini kegs, though, to be honest, just drink it in the night with a mate or whatever, or just drink it with yourself, because they like when you're just literally using a little tap thing on them, they go really crap quick. So if you're gonna drink it in the night, no worries. But if you plan on sort of saving it for like a couple of days or whatever, they just don't last unless you put them in a machine. Oh. What do you think of them, Neil? Andreas is in evening, BOSH. Cheers. How you doing, bud? Welcome to live, Andreas. Good to see you, mate. Mr. Ronald, I've done that continental shifts like that. The first day off is right off. That's just so tired. True, yeah. Suppose you're just catching up with sleep, aren't you? The last day is prepping for the next set of shifts, so you only get 2 real days off. Yeah, I get that, yeah. Joined Mr. Ronald. Anybody got any exciting plans for the weekend? We don't often plan things. We just wake up and we're like, we must do something, and then we do something. Quite weird like that. I like planning things because when I plan things, I get anxious for some reason. And I'm like, oh, I've got to get up at this time because I'm going to miss it. And then guess what? I can't sleep. So I find it easy just to right, I'm feeling okay at this present moment. Let's go and do something. Sort of, I'm more like that. I like the mini kegs. I don't have a PD, so best I can get. Oh, compared to a PD, they're not on the same level, but they're pretty good from the ones I've tried. I once got a keg of Bud Bar and I stuck it in my freezer for a few hours and took it to the beach with my brothers. And it was lovely. I just took I had some Foster. At the time, I only had Foster's glasses. I just took like a couple of Foster's glasses to the beach with the keg, and we just sat there and demolished it. And it was absolutely lovely. But yeah, as far as saving it for like any period of time, yeah, they don't tend to save very well. You can actually use the perfect draft without the machine. If you just buy the tap handle, you can put it on the kegs and just pour it on that. But obviously, it's not going to chill it. But you could keep it in the fridge and just pour your beer from your fridge instead of having the machine. The machine is basically a fridge, but you can just put the keg in your fridge and do it that way. I've done it before. It was a little experiment. I think I've done it on a live before. Just had a keg here, put the tap on, and pour the pint of that, put it in the machine. I like mini kegs. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they'll get that deal that when I got mine on soon for a lot of people that would perhaps like one, but it's a lot of money to pay on a beer machine, isn't it? But if it saves you going to the pub, which mine has done, I do not go to the pub unless it's a special occasion since I got that, because why go to the pub and drink Madry and Carlsberg when you can drink not whatever you like, but out of about 60 odd kegs or whatever they got available on the perfect draft, let's say at least 20 of them are cracking. At least 20 of them are better than what you can get from your average pub. So why would you pay 3 times the amount or whatever for a pint of shit beer? Oh, do you know something? I felt really chuffed today. St. Athens Day, and it's like, like when little things happen in your life sometimes, and they really make you feel good about yourself. Unexpected things. I woke up this morning and I had a message from the Firkin Owl House. Have you watched my Out and About video around a month ago? Probably not even a month, probably about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I've done the pubs and bars of Folkestone. That video's actually recently started doing really well and getting a lot of views. I think it's on around 5,000 views or close to 5,000 views, which from our channel is very, very big. So the video is doing really well. It's had lots of comments and stuff as well. And they actually messaged me, the pub, the Firkin Owl House, because I've got them on Facebook. I added them on Facebook once I went there because I enjoyed my visit, sort of thing. And I said, "Oh, thanks, I enjoyed my visit." Blah blah blah. And they messaged me today, and they said, "Thank you so much for making that video. Because since you made that video, we're getting loads more customers." I said, "People are coming in and they're saying, oh, we came in because some guy on YouTube said that it was a really nice pub and reasonable prices, good beer." And he said, "No, people come in, they're like, oh yeah, some guy on," and he's like, "the beer monster," and they're like, "Oh yeah." And he said, it keeps happening. Like, people come in, checking out the pub because I made a video on it. And like, it's such a good pub, and it's like, it's helping them get more customers. And to think that my little video done that is fantastic, especially like as pubs are struggling and stuff like that. Like, that gave me a massive buzz to know that I've helped them get a few more customers, if you know what I mean. And it also really surprised me that people would actually watch the video and thought, yeah, I'm going to go to that pub. Crazy. I like pubs too. Same, who don't like a pub? Great channel, pal. I like the variety of different topics. Good banter. Yeah, it's good to. It's just like the idea. And I'm not the first person to come up with the idea because I know real craft beer does it. But I feel like sometimes it feels like more of a pub here, like a virtual pub. But I think where his channel's so big, it's like a massive crowd, and fair play to him. But it feels less pubby because you don't get like 200-300 people in a pub, do you? You get like a group of like, sometimes you might get 5, sometimes on a busy night you might get 25-30, but it's more sort of pub numbers, if you know if you know what I mean. Sometimes you even get a bit of drama lately, falling outs, friendships. It does feel like a bloody pub. The strange Adam is asking me to put my card details in, and my card details are already stored. It only happens when I try and make super chat. Maybe try retyping them. I don't know. I was asking you to put the card details in, but it's already stored. You could try retyping them, or I don't know. Has anybody got any ideas? Well, it's not a biggie anyway, Keith, mate. Even in BOSH. How you doing, Reese Krispies? About to call you Rice Krispies then. Good to see you, mate. Have we got Apple Pay, Keith? It's just Ronald. I normally always pay with Apple Pay. That's one thing I do miss about iPhone. I've turned into I've got the old Google Pixel now. Bringing out a number 9 now, and I've just bought the 8 Pro. The Apple Pay is better than Android Pay. More places accept the Apple Pay. I used to pay my O2 bill with Apple Pay. They don't take Android Pay, so I've still got my other phone. Sometimes I turn it on now just to pay by Apple Pay. Simon does his beg for likes. He's cringe. Don't watch. Yeah. I get it, because I get why he does it, because it likes help the video get more traction on the algorithms, which means your video gets suggested to new people. That's why he does it. But it's, yeah, there's I think saying it maybe once an hour is fine. Oh, don't forget to hit your like button on the way in, or even just mentioning, oh, we have 10 likes. Can we get it to fit? Maybe once an hour max. But he's literally like an auctioneer, like, well, we got 15 likes, and we had 16, and we had 17, and it's a bit much, isn't it? It's a bit much. Like, I get it. It's a business for him at the end of the day. He wants to get as many people through the door so that he can make more money. What beer are you on tonight, boss? Rice Krispies. I'm currently on the new keg. I'm sniffing it up. Can you see that? It's Meteor White IPA. I opened it up because I forgot the name. Meteor White IPA. Basically, one sec. It's a hybrid beer style. If you get a Belgian wit beer and an American IPA, and they have a bit of Saxitime, the offspring would be what I'm drinking here. It's like a IPA cross wheat beer, if you like, but a Belgium style wheat beer. Yeah, it's, to be honest, I really like it. It's not like, I don't know, it's a funny one. It's not got that wow factor, but it's just so smashable. It's, some beers don't need to have, you don't need to have a mouthful and go, wow. They just go down well, they refresh you. It does the job, shall we say. And it's something different. It's not something I'll drink all the time. It's something I'll buy when I fancy something different. Very citrusy on the finish. Lots of lemon and floral notes. If you like lemon, but not just lemon, like the zest of a lemon, that has that kind of, it's lemony, but the zest is quite bitter. If you like the sound of that, you have to like the zest of a lemon, or you might be better off with something like a Hoegaarden. If you want Hoegaarden with a bit more something about it on the end, for me, this is that. You still got that orange and like the typical sort of things you get from a Hoegaarden, but it's very zesty on the end. Mr. Ronald, Apple Pay works straight away with my super chat. 2 clicks on the side. Yeah, that's what I normally do. I love Apple Pay. It's just more just bloody frustrating. It used to work great. Keith, I don't know exactly what's happening with you, but with me, I had a problem with the actual button. Where I used Apple Pay so much, my button became stiff and I couldn't double click the button. And I had to get like a really fine piece of metal and scrape all the scum out of the button to get it to work again. But people will like, yeah, I know what you mean. That's it. There's no need to just it's like, it's good. It's okay. You like to make a video, I think, right at the end, and just say, oh yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. You don't need to sort of mention it 5 times in your video. Some people do forget to like, if you know what I mean. So the odd reminder, I think, is okay, but not like a constant thing. It's almost like the only thing that matters is how many likes I get for myself. I'm not bothered about anything else. Just, can I get as many likes as possible? It comes across. You need to drink up. That pint is evaporating in the heat. I always tell that to the wife to get another one. Not sure why, Keith. Maybe check your payment settings on our phone. Should be an easy fix. Yeah, it should be. Rice Krispies. Did you put that in the freezer, or did you just find the last keg? Did you find the last keg you put in the freezer tasted different because it was in the freezer? That's a good question. What was the last keg again? Oh, lo and bro, it didn't taste no different. It's honestly, they say don't do it. Do it. If you're in a rush, do it. It's fine. I would say 2.5 hours in my freezer gets it down to the sort of stage where you could put it on and within an hour or 2, you're good to go. If that makes sense. You could probably do 3 hours and then perhaps you'd be ready to go straight away, but I don't want to risk freezing it. So I'll put it in there for 2.5 hours and then it comes up at like something like 5, maybe 6 degrees. And I'll just let the machine do the extra because I know once it's 5 or 6, I can start drinking it anyway. But some beers, ideally, you want to be free, but you definitely don't want a frozen beer. I find 2.5 hours is good. But you got to get a bit more foam because if you've taken it out of the freezer and put it straight in, it's a bit like if you walk around with a bag of beers or cans of beer or whatever. You open it up, it might be a bit lively. You get like, a bit more foam. So it's not on the world. If you're in a rush, it's fine. Mr. Ronald, I think I've re-put all my card details in. Try that. I was a bit worried in case it might be a scammer. Oh, I almost got scammed yesterday. You may know we're after a car, and I almost fell for what I think was a scam. Basically, I was after buying a car, and it was a couple of 100 miles away. So they said they'd deliver it, which I thought, okay, fair enough. But they wanted me to pay like over £2,000, which is how much the car costs, like £2,500, before I'd even seen the car. And then they'll deliver it, and I just thought, nah. But I reckon it was a scam because I called them up and I said, look, I'm not handing over a penny until I've actually at least looked at the car. I said, like, I don't mind giving you like a 50 quid deposit or whatever, to make so you know I'm not wasting your time, but I'm not handing over that kind of money for a car I've not even seen even exists. And it does seem slightly cheaper than other cars of similar price, like, to where it's like, is it too good to be true? It normally is. If it feels like it is, it normally is, isn't it? Because it was like £2,500, which is already slightly over budget, but everyone else was selling it for about £5,000. So I'm getting all excited. The missus is like, "Oh, I love it, I love it," and then it ends up to be a scam. It was because now we've got that in our head, we still want the same car, but it's a bit out of budget, if you know what I mean. Because our car just broke suddenly. Ideally, you save up for these things, didn't you? We haven't got the opportunity to do that. It's more of a sort of beg, steal, and borrow just to get it, sort of thing, you know. Not literally, but you know, it's the same. But we're looking at I don't know nothing about cars, but those of you that do might be able to tell me if they're all right. Bear in mind, we've got to have a 7-seater. It's never going to be the most fun car, is it? We're looking at a Nissan. Is it Qashqai Plus 2 or something it's called? Because they're nice. They got like the built-in sat nav and the reverse camera for parking. This is weak point, should we say, with driving is her parking. So she'll love that, being able to see like on the screen if there's any bollards behind her. Because she you don't in her Safira, she's she's hit a few things when she's reverse parking, shall we say. One of them's a sign in the local McDonald's. You go in them little bays where you like order your food and they bring it to you. And she hit this little lamppost and about a year ago, and it's still bent now. Every time we go in there, I'm like, "There's your lamppost, babe." Yeah, we're looking at these. I've never had a Nissan, but surely it's got to be better than a Safira. But our budget is pretty much saying Safira or a French car. I've learnt one thing: French cars, I don't like them. We've had a Renault before. The mechanics don't like them. That's the problem. They see it's French, and I swear they're like double the price, or they're just like, "Nah, I don't do French cars, mate." So, 9 likes. Can we get 15? Come on. Yeah, it is like that. It is. You get to the goal and you think, "Thank fuck, he's going to shut up now." And then there's a new goal. Glad you've been on your bike today. Yeah, twice. It's just been a crazy week. It's just one of them. I haven't gained any weight because I've still been eating healthy when I can. But there's been too many opportunities, too many times when I've not really had the it's like unexpected things have happened where I've not been able to eat as healthy as I'd liked, and it stopped me from doing bike rides as well. So yeah, it's. I reckon if I'd have done what I'd normally done before, I was thinking more about what I was eating and that, I probably would have put on a good few pounds this week. At least I ain't gained weight, but I do want to lose more. So essentially, a van with 7 seats. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, if you put all the seats down, it is like a little like even a Safira. If you put all the seats down, handy for dump runs. French cars tend not to be reliable. Yeah, electronics and suspension tend to go wrong on them. We had a problem with our Renault. They had all this fancy dashboard and all that, just waiting to go wrong constantly. Got overheating a lot. We had a Renault. I don't know if this is racist or not, but it was shit. And we just said we're never buying another French car just because the Renault is shit. Maybe like Peugeot, or maybe they're great. Maybe Citroen's great. I don't know. Is that racist? I don't know. You never know these days, yeah. But we just said because the Renault's shit, all French cars are shit. I like the Volkswagen Tourans as a 7-seater, but they're bit out of the range. Like we could get one, but it'll be a very old one. And I don't like buying a new car that's older than the one we've already got. The one we got in a minute's an 09 plate, so I want something newer than an 09 plate. Even if it's a much better car with lower mileage, I don't know. It's just like you feel like you have to get something newer than the one you got, don't you? Well, I do. Probably a silly way of looking at it because if it's like a BMW or decent, even though it's older, it could potentially go on for a lot longer, couldn't it? German cars are good, aren't they? Bit like beer, German beer. But yeah, I don't know nothing about cars. What are Nissan's like? Does anyone know? The ones that got the alloy wheels look nice. And then today, this evening, I finally sort of found one that's local that I liked. That was about £1,000 more than we got to spend, but we could have probably could have borrowed that. And I sent him a message, and he called me back. I'm like, oh yes, finally, we've got a car to go and look at tomorrow. And he was like, the petrol one, yeah. I was like, petrol? It's a Nissan Qashqai Plus 2, but it's a petrol one. We want a diesel one because it had done 100,000 miles, which for a diesel is nothing, is it? But for a petrol, that's coming towards the end of the life, I think. I don't know. That's what I've always been told. So I thought it was like 103,000 miles. I thought, oh, that's petrol. That's a lot of money to spend on a petrol car that's done over 100,000. Nissan Micras are okay, small car. Nissan do have a factory in Sunderland. Don't know what models they make. Don't know. I literally know nothing about cars. I'm not even allowed to drive, which is probably part of the reason why. Because of me sleep apnea. Not fell asleep on the e-bike yet, but I don't think even with sleep apnea, when you're pedaling, when you're putting the work in, you're not going to fall asleep. But in a car, when you're just putting your foot down, yeah, I could definitely see me falling asleep, and I could understand why I'm not allowed to drive. To be fair, I'd probably die and potentially take others with me, so it's definitely not a good idea. Unless I start getting along with the treatment, wearing my mask daily, waking up feeling refreshed, and not having I have like these little doses all the time. Drives me mad. The amount of times I drop my phone and my I just sit there. I might be like checking messages or something on my phone, like just like it's just a split second, and I just drop it. So I'll try and buy. That's why I like this e-cig. It's like indestructible. I've dropped it so many times and still it lives on. I remember when the cars had a choke. Those were they. I will remember when I'm not allowed to fucking drive. I've never drove a car in my life. But I've said to Lisa, like, one day, can you just let me have a little go in the car park just so I can say I've driven the car? I've got a provisional license. I'm not supposed to have that either. I only got it for ID purposes, though. I needed it I needed an ID, and I ain't got a passport, so that was the cheapest way of getting a photo ID. Wish I'd gone for the passport now, though, because we're hoping to go away next year. Helen's passport got accepted today, so that's one down, 6 to go. But it's a lot of money just getting the fucking passports for everyone with us lot. We'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually. What's everyone drinking then? How much have I got? What? 1, 2, 3, 4 bars left on the perfect draft of this. But I have got, it's like the beers I got in for that video, the Czech video. I couldn't buy them in individuals apart from the Star of Pramen. So I bought the the little 6 stubby bottles of Budvar and Pilsner and Quell. I got them, but I had a couple last night. I can't remember how many I had. I think I got some more left though, and I've got another keg in the fridge of. Oh, I'm looking forward to that actually. The Hertog Jan Graham Pilsner. If you ain't tried that, that is a naughty beer, and it's not German for once. It's Dutch. It's a Dutch Pilsner. It's not very Pilsnery, I'm not going to lie, but it's fantastic. It is. It's 5.8%, and it's fucking stunning. It's like drinking an Oktoberfest beer or something. Absolute cracking beer. Wasn't there for a passport? I think it's more than that. I think Callum's cost up more than that, and he's a kid, so I'm not too sure though. But we've had more expense because my stepkid's dad is dead. They needed his passport. They needed his birth certificate and that, and we can't get it because he's dead. So we had to. They wanted crazy information from Lisa's parents, like that they didn't have. So we had to send off for their marriage certificate for her parents' marriage certificate from God knows how many years ago because they had lost it, and birth certificates and all that of her parents because they ain't got them, and then they wanted £40 a pop because where we applied for the passport, it didn't get accepted because they wanted this extra stuff. They only give you a certain amount of time to get the stuff. If you don't get it, they cancel it. You lost your 80 odd quid or whatever it was. So we've had to pay for these birth certificates and all that to get sent to us, special, rushed along and sent out as quick as possible. It was fucking £40 for each. This thing is fucking ridiculous. I'm a kind of old speckled hen. Hopefully, getting some new beers tomorrow from Aldi. Yeah, old speckled hen. What ABV is that now, Alpha Cat? Dutch Pilsner sounds interesting. Oh, it's fantastic, Alpha Cat. I'll show you the keg. Well, a bit later if you're still on. It really is a great beer. But it's not what I would call Pilsner. But I say that about a lot. But it doesn't have a Pilsner bite to it or nothing like that. It's more like a Helles. Neil, I'm drinking Bitburger at the moment. Then they move it. Oh, mate, if they bring that on Perfect Draft, I'll be all over it. The Perfect Draft, I don't know whoever's in charge there, but they're getting it wrong. This one, fine. This keg, fine. That's why I brought this one. They brought out 3 new kegs. This one, I'm fine with it. I actually like it, and I don't really like anything French. I like it. It's different. It's unique. It's not something you're going to go in the supermarket and buy. It's not UK brewed shit, basically. That's the sort of stuff you want. Whether you like this keg or not, you're going to experience something that you can't go in the pub and get or the supermarket. That's the sort of stuff I want on these machines. But along with bringing this out, they've also brought out Peroni, the Peroni Nazur, the blue Peroni, and Singer, which is UK brewed. And it's like, why? I don't get it. You can walk in any supermarket and buy them beers. 4.8% just checked the can, old speckled then. Yeah, I think it used to be stronger, Alpha Cat, didn't it? I think it used to be at least 5. Parramatta's in the house over there in Parramatta. Yeah. All right, Parramatta. Says Alpha Cat. Yeah, didn't old speckled hen used to be stronger than that? They brought out old Session Hen now as well, wouldn't they? Which is like a 3.4% version. Well, I think that's a lighter version of old Golden Hen, I believe, not the speckled hen. Yeah, that Hertog Jan. I do a Hertog Jam Pilsner, which is 5.2%, already quite strong for a lager. And then I do a Hertog Jan Grand Pilsner, 5.8%. They're roughly the same price, but Jesus, do you feel the extra effects from the 5.81? It does a job on you, but it's lovely. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it used to be 5.2. Yeah, that rings a bell. Do remember drinking it on cask from a pub around that ABV level. Old cunty hen. By vegetables. Could potentially need to go for a shit soon. Your belly's still making them noises. Winston shit, and Jennifer comes in. How you doing, Jenny, little shit? Hiya, boys. Man poo rob a goal. What? Man poo rob a goal? Is that to do with the football? I didn't know there was football on, to be honest with you. Jim, how you doing, Jen? Are you on a Tisky tonight? I think I've tried old golden hen, less heavy than old speckled hen, and golden in colour. Yeah, I've not had that for a while, to be honest. I couldn't really tell you too much about it. I'm sure I've reviewed it on the channel. Jen senses shit. Get all the mods arriving there. Make sure everybody's behaving themselves. Just Man U. What was the score did they play? It wasn't Premier League ain't started yet, is it? Why is it? We just watched Man U. Was it a friendly or was it the first game in the Premier League? I don't know when it starts. It must be soon. It must be soon. 1-0 versus Fulham. First game of the season. Oh, they won 1-0. Was it like an 88-minute? Oh, mate. Guide. Was it at Man United's ground then, or? Lily Allen will pretend to cry. Mate, I'm dreading going for a shit. The noises that are coming out of my belly. I've got that fucking Chinese has done me. Even when we had the Chinese, I didn't order no rice or no chow mein. But it was a shit Chinese. The normal ones we use weren't open because we ordered it like 2 o'clock this afternoon because we had to have bowling at 4:30, so we had to have dinner early. Yeah, Man U, but they've been rubbish. I didn't even realise the season had started. Is it only Man U that have played and nobody else? Or pour another beverage. Back 1 sec. I'll have to message Lisa quickly, see if she can get some shit roll on the way from work. Because there's only a tiny bit left and I've got the shits. You're wearing Fallout uniform too, so I assume you've been poisoned by radiation. And kids can't go. Yep. Can't go near their granddad at the minute because he's got cancer. He started his chemotherapy, so you can't go near kids, can you? Hope that was the PD, not Adam's ass. I've got 12 packs, 32 cans, $21.69 Miller High Life. Cheers. Enjoy, Dave. Welcome to the live, fella. I want a Meteor White IPA. It's a new keg on the PD. It came out last week. If you need a poo, don't take the mic with you. Might do. It depends if what's her name, Casey's on. No, I'm not saying. The wire wouldn't reach anyway. Well, that's an extremely long wire. A bit like Dr. Birdie's, it wouldn't reach. I'm watching you on your Friday chat, but I don't know how to use it. My dad's just messaged me. Can I have my man? Oh, my mum's not in, is she? Dad, he sent that a while ago. Go on YouTube and make a profile, then you can comment. I don't know if he's still watching because he sent that message like half hour ago. Please do so I can come. Don't worry, he has the webcam in there on mute. Beer Monster, Beer Monster Senior, yeah. Beer Monster Senior might be joining the chat. Grandmaster Beer Monster, Granddad Beer Monster, Beer Monster Senior might be coming in. I think he's clicked the link on Facebook, which just took him to the stream. But if he doesn't have a YouTube account, he's trying to comment, but it's not letting him. I'm saying you need to make up. If you're watching that, you need to make up a YouTube account. Just give me your email and that. Make up a name, and then it allows you to comment. It doesn't mean that you've got to make videos on YouTube or anything like that, but it lets you comment on people's videos and like their videos and subscribe to channels. If you find any channels you like, you can subscribe to them. And then when you go on YouTube, it will suggest their new videos and stuff to you. What's for munchies tonight? I ain't got no beer snack tonight, Seagull. Because I've got the shits, mate. I'm probably not going to eat for the rest of the night now. I had bacon and mushroom omelette for breakfast. That was lovely. Yeah, go for it. More kids wanting food. Bacon and mushroom omelette. Didn't have any cheese, so it's just bacon and mushroom omelette, but it was nice. And then because it was Layla's birthday, she picked Chinese for dinner. I ordered stir-fried vegetables, but it was just vegetables in like some sauce, and the sauce was really salty. And then we had like a duck dish, a pork dish, and some sort of crispy beef thing, prawn crackers and all that. But the boys had pizza because they don't like Chinese. Narcos, they do narco. Welcome to live, bud. BOSH. So yeah, no munchies. I do miss the beer snacks though. I mean, what beer snack is there that's like low carb, and it's not going to be much of a snack, is it? Tonight's beer snack is a carrot. It's not going to quite be the same, is it? Miller High Life is low end beer. I like it. It's an easy to drink and cheap kind of like sweet corn, no great flavour. As long as you like it and it's cheap, happy days. You know? BOSH, says Narco. I think it might be Emojium for munchies. Emojium, yeah. My belly's talking to me. I got a handicap cheddar fries. There is stuff I could eat, but I just think I just need to let my belly recover. It's probably saying to me, you've got the shits while you're drinking beer. But you just do anyway, didn't you? Well, I do. Well, 94. I was with my dad earlier. I brought him around a bottle of Kronenberg Blanc. I wasn't sure if he would like it, as he's a manly lager drinker, but he loved it and wants to get some. Oh, really? Is it Sainsbury's they've got that deal at the minute? If you buy 4 bottles of Blanc, you get a Blanc glass, and the glass is really nice. A lot of people have been buying loads of it to get all the glasses, because you'd pay like probably at least a £5 for the glass on its own. I haven't even got any emoji, Jen. That's the thing. I think my dad messaged me back. We'll try, but Simon's coming to see me Wednesday and will help me. Alright. The mum has a present for you. Lisa from me and Sue to celebrate my 6th. Okay. Oh, you know what? I feel bad. I forgot your birthday, Dad. Shit. Alfie, my boy, has got the same birthday as my dad. And I keep forgetting it's my dad's birthday as well. Blue bottles, I think, yeah. I think the glass is blue. Do you need a nectar card for the offer? My dad lives near the Beers of Europe. If you're watching, Dad, you should check out a place called Beers of Europe near you. It's the biggest beer shop in the whole of Europe. I'm pretty sure it's down the road from you. Near my dad lives in Feckenham, up north somewhere, and right near Beers of Europe. Funny enough, I'm sure it's less than a 20-minute drive from him. I think Beers of Europe. Yeah, Adam, I got that deal in Sainsbury's. It's half pint. It's a £5 by itself, so it's well worth buying. Yeah, definitely. I've only seen a picture of it, and the glass does look nice. I've still not tried Kronenberg Blanc. Still not tried it. I've not even walked in a shop where I've seen it. As soon as I see it, I'll buy it. But apparently it's like Tesco and Sainsbury's thing, isn't it? And I just don't go there. Well, that's past the M25. I don't know. It's up north to me, Jen. It's past Norwich, I believe. And I don't think you need a nectar card to get it still, Jen. Jamie Chess, how you doing, Jamie? Yes, mate. I'm on the Nigerian Guinness tonight. Nice, mate. Still got a bottle of that in the fridge. Well, Adam, it's available now in Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Waitrose. All the posh ones. Tesco's ain't posh, really, but I don't like Tesco's. I don't know why. I prefer like Asda and Aldi. I don't know why. Some weird noises coming out of. Might be one of the kids' games. Who the F shops at Waitrose? Exactly. Apart from Oliver. Is Oliver still in? I don't know. He was in earlier, Jim. Waitrose actually has Blanc on offer. Now that's a good deal. Kronenberg Blanc, 5 bottles for £4. No, 4 bottles for 5. That's still a good deal. No membership card needed. Yeah, see, I don't like Tesco's because of the club card. Then Sainsbury's have started doing it as well. It's really annoying when you got kids. My nearest shop is a mini Tesco, and you send them round to get a few bits, bacon, egg, or whatever for breakfast. They don't have club cards, so like they get charged stupid amounts of money. It's just a stupid idea that mugs kids off. They don't have to piss me off the card. Yeah, same here. Just to steal your information. That's all it is. To be fair, if club card prices were actually amazing, I wouldn't mind. I could deal with it. Have me information, but club card price is normal price. If you ain't got a club card, then you get shafted up the arse, basically. That's like you're forced to get a card, or you're going to get shagged up the bum. So you know, I just shop somewhere else. I'll have to make that choice. Just as well, home bargains don't have cards. Oh god, if they do, they'll lose me. I won't be in their adverts no more. To be fair, Club Card has been around for a long time, but I only recently started doing the Club Card price stuff. Yeah, that's it. When it was just like that, it wasn't so bad, but it's the whole Club Card price thing that really annoyed me. I'll show you guys what I did mention it earlier, but there's some new people in here now. A thing that made me feel really good today from a video that the bars and pubs of Folkestone that I did recently. Some of you probably watched it. Some of you probably don't even know it exists. I done an out and about video, the pubs and bars of Folkestone. It's doing very well for the channel. And Firkin Alhouse actually messaged me, the micro pub that I went to, that I really enjoyed. Apparently, since I put my video up, they're getting a lot more customers. Isn't that amazing? And it was never done for that reason. I was just being honest. That was my favourite bar that I visited in Folkestone. And he said people are coming in and saying, "Oh, they're checking it out because the guy on YouTube, the Beer Monster." And he said it like keeps happening. People keep coming in, and they're saying they're getting more customers because of that video. And I think that's amazing, and they deserve it as well. Find it. What is it? I think you can see that. Oh god, it's probably not going to. The Firkin Owl House. Oh, it's coming up the wrong way around and everything. But it says from the Firkin Owl House, Alan Williams. It would seem I've had a fair few people in the Firkin Owl House over the last few days that have come after watching your review. Many thanks, mate. Cheers. And I was like, I couldn't believe it that that I've actually helped that pub get more customers. Like, that's such a great feeling because pubs are struggling in that, and the fact that my video is helping a pub get more customers, like that, just gave me a really good feeling. I thought you liked getting shafted off the bum. That could be a bit dangerous in his condition. And before they started doing that, we always used to get the club card points, and then you used to get like, was it like quadruple points at certain places and that, and now it's only double as well. I don't know. Lisa knows the limits, I guess. My dad says, "Say hi to me on your channel. I'm watching." Oh, you're watching again now. Hello, Dad. Daddy Beer Monster is watching. He can't figure out how to make a YouTube account and comment, but say hello to my dad. Give him a bosh in the chat, guys. Come on. That bosh to Daddy Beer Monster. You've already seen Mummy Beer Monster. my brother's going to see him in a few days, and I think he's going to help him make an account. Sadly, we can't go and see him because we're going away. We're going away. We've just been crazy busy, really, and we've got to get a new car as well. We've got like a week to get a new car somehow. Otherwise, I don't even know, we might have to rent a car because we've already got a holiday booked. Well done, being once reviews, Bosh. Going into random pubs and doing a quick beer review is top class. Yeah, it's also, especially when you got anxiety, fucking scary sometimes because you don't know the reputation of the pub, and you're going in there, you're like, oh yeah, so I've got a YouTube channel. Can I, film in your pub and all that? You can you get a sense. Some places you just talk to them, and the problem is, it's always awkward if you just walk in there and say, "Hi, I'm a YouTuber. Can I make a video in your pub?" Whereas if you actually have a couple of pints, you feel like you need to have a couple of pints, get to know them a bit. Oh, by the way, I make videos on YouTube. Can I feature your pub in it? If I had more time, that approach works better, and then you're likely to actually talk to the landlord and that. And the one thing that annoyed me with the Firk in our house is they had such a great story about that pub and how they keep moving different locations around the same road because they keep getting mugged off by the landlords. I will go back there one day and I'll get that story from Neil from the Firk in our house because he's a great guy, but he just didn't have the time to tell me because it just got busy in there. And he was literally the only person running, because normally it's not busy, so he does everything himself, But as soon as there's a few customers in there, he just ain't got the time to be interviewed, if you like. However, still better to break out the rubber sheets. Bosh, Daddy. Beer Monster, Bosh, Bosh, Bosh. Beer Monster Senior, I feel gay. Bosh to the Grand Monster. There you go, Dad. Here's your shout out. I don't mind. Adam, is the Al House place the one that does Burger Dark on tap? No, that was Kip's Al House. It wasn't Firkin Al. Kip's Al House does real ales and German beers, but they do like Delirium Tremens. They do Budvar. They do normal Budvar on tap. They also do like I said Delirium Tremens, didn't I? What's the Krombacher Pills? They do like Verdant Brewery stuff on tap. They have loads of real ales as well, like loads of them. But one thing I will say, I have been in there before, even though it was shut that time. Be careful if you're getting the real ales, because when I went in there, I had a real ale, and I said to the guy, "That's gone, mate." And he pulled his cell phone off and went, "Yeah, I wouldn't drink it." Fair enough. But I just wonder if the average person might not have noticed and got served that. That's one thing that put me off. But apart from that, it was a really nice place to go. Firkin Ale House perhaps doesn't have the beer selection of Kip's, but it's just a small, kind of like it's like he said it was originally a micro pub, but they've loosened up the rules a little bit. They still don't like you being on the phone. They don't mind you being on the phone, like if you're sitting there on your phone looking at Facebook or whatever. They tolerate that, but talking on the phone, you have to leave the pub, go outside and answer the phone, or you can get kicked out, apparently. I go to Weatherspoons and bully a staff member, and Tim comes striding in. Budvar Dark. Lager, that was nice. I'd like to try that on tap. Thought the what? Thought he to be taxed. What? I'm back, darlings. Be careful what you say, Sky, because Grandad's watching. He's watching, but he don't know how to make an account up on YouTube, so he can't comment. Paramount right wankered. Ah. Right, I've got to put some new liquid in this vape because I've actually used the one that you gave me, Guy, the other week, and I don't like it. The blue raspberry one. It's nicotine salt. I don't like the nicotine salt ones. And I didn't have the one I wanted. I got licorice again, but I don't know why. It sounds horrible, but it's nice flavour to vape, licorice. Maybe I'm just weird. It reminds me of roll up when you use the licorice papers. Baby monster. That beer wants his pet sperm. What a ledge. Okay, I was going to say something naughty. Adam, you got to make your dad an account. It tastes alright. Yeah, I mean, I think. What does he have to do to talk in the live? Is it just make a YouTube account? Is that all he's got to do? Because that should be pretty self-explanatory, really. But, you know, my dad's getting on a bit now. He's 65. You know, he's not so up with the technology and all that. Not from that generation, is he? So Paramount. My granddad. Google account will do. Yeah, he wants to be able to comment so that he can, like, he's watching, but he wants to be able to interact with the chat. The Google account will do, says Jennifer. So I think he's typing something to me on Messenger because I can hear it going, that noise it makes when somebody's typing. Does he have email? He must have an email address. Yeah, I'm sure he's got an email address. It's just like writing your email address, make up a password, and you're away in it. That's what I thought. Very simple to do. I mean, I'm sure he does eBay and stuff like that. He would have had to have made up an account to use eBay and Facebook. Is he signed into YouTube? No, I don't think he's got a YouTube account. You've got to sign into YouTube, Dad. But make a YouTube. If you've not signed into YouTube, just click your new make an account, and then you'll be all right. I'm an old fuck now, but we'll work it out. Yes. He must have heard me calling him old. I'm sure you'll figure it out, Dad. Just make up a YouTube account. That's all you got to do. Make up a YouTube account. Click where it says sign in, and then just say make an account or something like that. Is he signed into YouTube? Yeah, that's all he's got to do, isn't it? If you've got an email, you can sign into YouTube with it. That's it. You just need an email address. I'm not sure if he's got an Apple phone or an Android at the minute, or Facebook. Yeah, you can sign into YouTube using Facebook even, can't you? You can use a Google account for YouTube. Yeah, I thought so. You smoke more than you drink. I know I do. That's why I got the e-cig. Because when I used to smoke roll-ups, I was flat out. So nicotine for me is like crack. It's so bloody addictive. I don't even realise I'm doing it. To be honest with you, I just constantly puffing away. It's only when I lose it, I'm like, fuck, where's my e-cig gone? I always lose it. It's crazy. at least once a day. I'm like, has anyone seen my EC? Kids, who wants to make a couple of quid? Find me EC, you can buy a couple of bags of sweets or something. That's how it gets found. See, if you say it's anybody seen my EC, nobody's seen it. But I swear they wait because they know, even if they have seen it, they think, I'm not going to say I've seen it because he's going to get really annoyed because he can't find it and he's going to offer a couple of quid to everyone. I'll wait till he says that and then I'll go, Bosh, straight. As soon as you say, first person who finds it gets 2 quid. Bang, it's found instantly. I swear, these kids are crafty. Puff on crack. Is that a code for something gay? Don't sound good, does it, Jen? Yeah, when my dad joins the chat, Jen, you won't be the oldest person here anymore. Because my dad's slightly older than my mum as well. I think only a year older. But she's not in tonight yet. She's probably working. I could be making so many jokes right now. I've done anything else. I think I have an account on main computer, but not on the phone, or just cannot remember password. Yeah, you're better off, Dad, if you join the live. You're better off joining on your laptop or your PC or tablet if you've got one. You can join on a phone and chat, but it's much better. It's much more interactive if you join on an actual computer because you'll get all the comments down the side of the screen and stuff, rather than having to sort of go into a separate thing to see the comments. Most people join. Don't join. You can watch on the TV. But that's not the best way. The best way to watch is on a laptop or a computer or a tablet if you've got one. As far as like getting it, because it's a bit like a virtual pub, Dad. And so yeah, it must be annoying not being able to talk. But yeah, a lot of the people you see here today, nearly all of them, they've all been here plenty of times. It's like a regular thing on a Friday. We all come in, we have a drink together, take the piss out of each other, we have a laugh, we talk about whatever we like a real pub. Sometimes there's arguments, sometimes there's a little bit of drama. Not often. 85. I mean, Jen is 85. Oh, hi people, how's it going? Hope everyone is good. Howbie on Beer Monster. How you doing, Russell Vines? Yes, it's going good, mate. It's going good. I was really chuffed earlier, Russell. That out of bat video I did. One of the pub says they're getting way more customers. People are walking there like, Beer Monster said it's a good pub and I'm come for a pint. Or I watched his video on YouTube. I thought I'd come for a pint. And I was like, wow. As they actually personally thanked me for helping them get more customers. Paramount, I'm not on super mode. It'd be banned for that. You're not I thought you was a super mod. You are a super mod, aren't you, Jen? I thought you was a super mod. Yeah, online pub accepts you take breaks to do certain things involving your bum and objects. Let me have a look. I go on YouTube. Let's see if Jen is a super mod. I think I figured out how to do it the other week, but I was pissed when I figured out how to do it, and so I can't remember. YouTube Studio dashboard. Where is it? I've had like 4 new subscribers since I've been live. I don't know if they're from the live or from different videos. Membership soup. I can't remember how to bloody do it. Can I? If I was on my phone, Jen, I could just make you a super. Are you sure you're not a super mod, Jen? Yes, I'm not. I runs away. Jennifer, I love you really, babe. Can you tell Layla I said happy birthday? Tyler, can you get Layla? Without shouting, just go upstairs and get her, yeah? Because Alfie's asleep. Still get banned. You still get banned? Just a normal mod? No, I want you to be a super mod, Jen. I said straight away. I think, but you're at the pub Friday nights. Yeah, we also do. Dad's on the pub on Friday. We also do like Monday and Wednesday quite often, like midweek ones. It's not always Friday. Friday's just when I go on the laptop and do it. I do them during the week on the phone sometimes. What's I going to do? Well, that was it. The only way I know how to do it is ridiculous, but I'm going to start a live on my phone quickly. Right. And Jen.
Yes, one sec.
Jen, if you can join the other live on my phone, just join it. It's up now. Just write any comment in it. If you go on the channel, look for another live that's up on the phone. Just say hello or whatever, and then I can click on your name and I can super mod you. But because I'm on StreamYard, I don't have access to the power.
You ain't got the power.
I think I tried to do it before for you, Jen, but I didn't know how. Now I do. I have to take away your moderation status altogether in order to make you a super mod. I'll just wait for you to comment on that. What's all right? You can have a nice little earner there, BMO. So if you bring in extra profit for the pubs, you do knock them back. Mind, so maybe not. What are they?
Bobbins.
Yeah, go on then. That's like I've only been live for what, an hour and 47 minutes. Tyler's asked for food 3 times. Can you imagine how much food we buy? That's well, exactly multiple times by multiple different children. Jen, BOSH. Jamie says BOSH, but where? Jennifer. Oh, there we go. Jennifer's in. Wasn't Jamie a mod? I thought Jamie was a mod. Right, remove. Oh shit, Jen, you're gonna have to join again. I meant to remove your moderation status, but I just kicked you instead. I removed you from the chat. Oh god, I don't think it's for. Oh no, I just deleted your message. So just write another message, Jen. I removed your message instead of removing your moderation status. Avengers dish best served cold. You made Slocum a mod with Andrew and Mummy. I don't think Jennifer was a bat.
What are you actually doing?
Jennifer, I did not let you comment again. Layla.
Yeah.
How you day? I heard you rode your e-bike. Yeah, twice. We took Layla for a bike ride because she wanted to go on bike ride for a birthday ball. And then I went to Asda with my bike as well. Come here.
Yeah, one sec.
People want to see the birthday girl.
She's brushing her hair.
And Paul wants to say hello to you and he wants to say happy birthday. He said tell you happy birthday, but if you come here, he can tell you yourself, can't he?
One sec.
Right, Jennifer's back reloaded, fancy deleting. Right, remove as standard moderator, that's the one. Then and then hold on. Remove a standard moderator, add as moderator, manager moderator. There you go, Jen. Got Andreas is in the other chat. Alfie, can you shout me out? Alfie Smith. I've got 23 people in on my phone and 16 in on my laptop. I only joined to make somebody in. I'm live on StreamYard as well. I've got 2 lives going there. Happy days, people. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, it's going crazy on the phone. Lush dog, how you doing? Viral videos inclusive. Please don't shout me out. I've just said your name now, and I kind of have. Jesus loves you. Basit El Nazi. Hi, how you doing? Cody Cox. Have you ever smelled a fart and liked it? Only my own.
What the hell?
My own farts smell quite nice. If it's your own brand, I think you kind of like, yeah, have some of that. As you know, like other people are going to smell it. You're English, innit? Yeah, I'm English, mate. Drake, do you have a
What's his name?
boho were? I've no idea. I might do. It's cheap. It's Tuesday, innit? Tuesday. It's Friday, mate.
Saturday.
No, it's Friday. Well, what's going on about? I'm live on two devices. If it looks like I'm ignoring you on the phone, it's because I am. That's because I'm live on StreamYard as well. Well, if you like beer and you want to chat with us, there's another live going on my laptop, and it's full screen. If you want to join that one, that'd be wicked. I'll try and sort of anyone from Italy here, bottle of water. It's Thursday where I'm from. You're from UK? Yeah, from UK, mate. So I don't know. Where can I find some fish and chips, mate? Lovers in the air. There you go. You're sorted now, Jen. Is a beer monster pet sperm in the chat? She is. All right, Layla. There's a birthday girl. 12 years old today. How'd you feel?
Good.
How'd it feel to be 12?
Don't know.
You don't know. Does it feel any bit different than being 11? No. So you're going to wish her happy birthday then, Paul? He said happy birthday, but said we can say it to Layla, not to me. Just come out parameter, but only 10 seconds from. I meant you were 85 out of 85 sexiness. Happy birthday, Layla.
Thank you.
Alpha says happy birthday, Paul. Birthday girl has arrived. Did you have a good birthday though, yeah? We done bowling, didn't we? Bike ride. We had Chinese, Layla's favourite. And she got a bike for her birthday, didn't you? What else did you get? You want to tell us what else did you get?
I forgot now.
Hmm?
I forgot.
You forgot? Oh, you liked it that much that you forgot? Grats, Beer Monster Junior, BOSH, said Andreas. What are you drinking tonight, Beer Monster? Russell Vines. I'm drinking a white IPA on the perfect draft. Well, I need to top her up. It's a mixture of a Belgian wheat beer and an American IPA. It's like kind of a hybrid sort of style, but it's quite nice though. So, happy birthday, dear Layla. Thank you, Drake. Viral videos. Happy birthday. Chris says happy birthday. And guys on the phone, the regulars, I'm live on StreamYard as well. Your best thing to do is to join the StreamYard. That's why I'm kind of looking up while I'm talking to you. I only went in there to make somebody a mod, and then all of a sudden there was like 30 odd people in. How old is your wife? That's a bit of this is not my wife. This is my daughter. Blue Moon is the best beer, says Drake Billings. Right, I'm going to end it on the phone because it's just getting weird. If you're in here and you're enjoying it, join. I'm going to end this on the phone. But if you subscribe to the channel, I'm live on my laptop on StreamYard. And it's just, it's a better experience. Max still wants a divorce. Yeah, so join me on the laptop, people. Hopefully some use a sharp Stella or IPA. Depends what IPA, doesn't it? And if it's Belgium Stella, what a shit you get in the UK. Right, join me. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and join me on my laptop on StreamYard, all right? Because I'm live on 2 devices and it's getting too confusing. All right, let's get rid of that. That's the thing. You go live on the phone, you get loads of people join. But you don't on StreamYard. It's a really good way to build your channel is do the lives on the phone. But you just don't get that being able to highlight comments and actually seeing like a whole page of comments. On the phone, you can only see a few, and you miss loads of comments. 12 years old. Why are you looking down? Because I was live on my phone to make Jennifer a super mod. So I had to go live on my phone to do that because it's the only way I know how to do it. But then loads of people joined. We just got nuked by a load of I think we must have gone on the shorts feed or whatever. A load of new people joined. Probably none of them will turn up here, but it is what it is, isn't it? Do you want to talk to him for a minute while I go away later? Keep me on the table for 2 minutes? I'll be back in 2 minutes. No? You don't have to. Yeah? You can read the comments. Why? Pause in. I'm back in 2 minutes.
Too shy.
Lena's too shy. You're going to go and blow Paul kiss.
How do you know? I don't know.
Who's pissed away with sitting there?
Final, not me.
Well, I think it might be, mate. Because you're the one nearest one. Being animals. Well, it's you. I clean that up before your mother gets in.
Yes.
Because she won't be happy. She comes in and sits down for a wee and has to sit on that. Good luck, mate. Oh. Went for a piss and one of the kids is just pissed everywhere in the bathroom. Definitely Layla. No, it's definitely one of the boys. I know it is. It's Tyler.
Oi.
Oh, it's hat. What do you think of the hat? No, it's one of the kids' hat. Look at that. It's got all the old Marvel characters on it. I think it's pretty cool if you're a kid. Or an adult, maybe. So a lot of adults like Marvel as well, didn't they? Pretty cool hat. Pretty cool, huh? Not cheap, mind you. Buffering. Oh, what's going on? Did we seem to have lost everyone? Your stream is spazzing out a lot. I'll be back on my phone, people, if you can still see. I'll be back.